Hey guys, it's Aurora. So this video is going to be the second video of me reflecting on my awkward little past self. The first video I did like this is going to be linked in the description, so if you want to check that out and hear a lot of very cringy things about me, then feel free to do so. The awkward hugging incident. Oh my god, wow. Long story short, one of my best friends was in a play, so I went to it and watched it, you know, like a good friend should do. So my friend is talking to some people in front of me, and as the less dominant friend of the group, I get pushed to the side and basically means the back of the little line, and I hear someone say my name, so, you know, I look to where this noise is coming from, and it's this girl, and she's like, "Oh my god, Aurora, I haven't seen you in forever," and then she hugs me, and I swear to god, that was the most awkward hug of my entire life. Like, it was one of those, like, carrying things in one hand and, like, hugging someone in the other arm, but you have no idea who this person is, so you're just like, yeah, I gotta go. But I didn't say that. Instead, I stayed and, tried to have a conversation with this person who I had no idea who they were. Come to find out, apparently I knew this person and we had talked before a little bit over the internet. She looked different in real life. I never would have expected that girl to be there, so I don't know how she appeared there, but I'm sorry I was so awkward, and that hug was probably the worst thing of your entire life. That was just one story and I already want to crawl under my bed. So this next situation that happened was actually caught on camera. When I was at Playlist Live this year, me and my friend Bella were sitting kind of like in the hotel lobby, I don't know. We were sitting down, and I was vlogging, you know, as those young YouTubers do, and we were complaining about Playlist Live security because ooh. And as I'm vlogging, getting really mad because this security was so mean, this girl just like walks by and just stands there and watches me. And I'm cool because maybe she's like waiting for someone or something, I don't know. So I just keep on kind of aggressively vlogging to this camera, and she just stays there and she just stares at us, and I kind of looked at Bella and I was like, what? And I don't know, it just felt like forever in my mind, even though it was probably really like 2 seconds. So she's standing there, so I don't know what to do as I'm yelling at this camera, so I just go, blah blah blah, hi. And then she turned around and walked away, and it was so weird. I felt so, I don't know. We gotta go to our car. Hi. That was awkward. I thought that was someone I know. See, I don't know if she was staring at us because we were vlogging and she was trying to figure out if we're someone relevant, because I can confirm I'm not relevant, or if she was just watching us to watch us. I don't know. I was very uncomfortable and I didn't know what to do, so I automatically went to hi, and then it scared her away. But in my mind, I was already scared, so. Another little fun Playlist Live awkward terrible story that makes me want to die is the North Tower incident. Now once again, this is probably one of those little situations that everyone would just, you know, brush off, but with me, no. Any type of human contact is terrifying for me, so if any of that human contact goes wrong, which it usually does, I remember all of it. Basically, what the North Tower is at Playlist is where they keep the YouTubers. It's the YouTuber hotel part. It's like a tower where they all stay and throw their parties and stuff. And of course, as a little fangirl I am at heart, my little group of friends was gonna find a way to get into the North Tower, because what else is there to do on the last day of Playlist when security won't let you back in the event? And let me tell you, at Playlist, they treat the North Tower like it's the freaking president or something. And obviously it's not anything bad. You couldn't get kicked out of the event for going in the North Tower. Like, I already have a story about that if you want to hear that sometime too. But as we're walking into what we think is the North Tower, basically the North Tower, okay, what it is it says North Tower, and then there's a North Tower little hallway, and then there's like a hallway going to like the West Tower or something. So me and my little group of friends are walking, and we go under the North Tower thing, and I'm just so fulfilled with joy. So with my excitement, I scream, "We're in the effing North Tower!" as I turn around to see a security guard. It was really awkward, and I am repressing that. I'm never gonna go to Playlist Live again. I'm gonna hide under my bed for the rest of my life and never have human contact. Next story is about my hair. So if you didn't know, I cut a lot of my hair off, and it was like down to here. I don't know, I hated long hair. I like my hair now, but this is not originally how I wanted it. When I was getting my hair cut, I was set on getting a pixie cut. I have wanted a pixie cut for so long, and I still want one now, but you know, I'm content with this, I guess. So I was so, yes, I want this pixie cut. I'm getting this pixie cut. When I went to go get my hair done, that kind of emotion just like faded away and I went into my little awkward self who doesn't know how to talk to people or explain anything. And when I wanted this pixie cut too, I brought pictures of the certain style that I wanted because I wanted it a certain way. But since I suck at socializing, I show her the picture, the hairdresser girl, and she's just like, you sure you want that? Like, why would you want that? You want to cut off all of your hair just for that? And I'm just sitting there like, yes? She was just like, why would you do that? Like, that's ugly. And I'm just like, pixie cuts are amazing, like calm down, son. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll find something else. So I looked for more pictures of a pixie cut that was similar, and she looks at it and she's just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I can do, basically. She didn't say that, but you know. She gives me like a bob, and I'm just like, hey, can you do this like a little bit shorter? So she does it shorter and shorter. And I got this, which is basically this but straightened, but it looks a lot better curly. Basically, she gave me that when I wanted this, and because I'm so, like, anxious, I guess, I just didn't say anything and I just went with it. But, you know, come to find out, water and conditioner exist, and naturally curly hair is also a thing that I do indeed have, so it looks better curly. I don't know, I'm content with this, but I still do someday in the future want a pixie cut. This next story I was gonna save for a little certain video that I have planned, but I feel like it was more my fault than his fault, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in here. There's a YouTuber called Evan Edinger, I think that's how you say his name. I know him through Dodie. I saw him walking around a playlist and there were some people stopping him for pictures and waiting in line, so I was like, you know what, I have nothing else to do. The panel I want to go to starts in like 15 minutes. I can wait in line and get a picture with him. Keep in mind, Evan is very tall and I am very short. So as we're taking the selfie, he bends down a lot and I kind of like get closer so I can fit in frame because the height difference is a thing. And as we're doing this to take the picture, I hit him with my head and his glasses fall off and I felt so bad. He picked him up and was like, oh my god, and I was like, I apologize literally like 100 times. Literally when that happened, I was just spewing, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, you're really tall and I'm really short, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. And I still feel so bad, it was so awkward. And like, we just took the picture and I was like, okay, thanks, bye. So Evan, if you ever see this, the girl who knocked your glasses off at playlist, I am so sorry. That was me and I regret my existence. If you guys have any similar situations to any of the stories that I told in today's video, then please let me know down in the comments so I don't feel completely alone. If you enjoyed watching me suffer, then you could maybe possibly give me a sympathy thumbs up. Also, if you're interested in hearing more awkward little situations of my life, then you can go ahead and subscribe because I do videos almost every Thursday. Also, if you for some unknown reason want more of me in your life, then all of my social media links are down below, and let me tell you, there are a lot of dogs on my Snapchat, so hype yourselves up. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I also hope you don't run into some kind of weird awkward encounter that's gonna poison you for the rest of your life, and I will hopefully see you next week. Bye guys!